member of the Family Advisory Circle for the National Inquiry has resigned. Sue Caribou is here with me now in studio. Thank you so much for coming in this afternoon, Sue.
You're welcome.
Why did you step down as a member of the National Family Advisory Council?
It's doing more damage to the families, and they told me to only work with a certain person and not to the commissioners. So it's doing more damage to the families, and they're also disrespecting our elders by not paying them their honorary pay.
Can you give us an example of some of the problems that you've encountered?
There's no aftercare for the families when there's a hearing, and then they put different family members in a circle to come together as in one hearing, and it's mixing a lot of the families. They don't know which story they're following when there's three family members telling each different story. So it's confusing, and it doesn't give the family a fair chance to fully tell their story.
Have you shared with the commissioners these problems?
I have, and with the Family Advisory Circle. I'm just not getting a response back. I don't get anything from the commissioners. Somebody else calls me, and it should be one of the commissioners to call me, because that's what the Family Advisory Circle is all about, is to give the commissioners advice. But if they're not willing to call me, then why am I even in that circle?
Sue, what would you like to see happen now with the inquiry?
I would like it to have a hard reset, because it's doing more damage than it's doing any good.
Can you talk a little bit more about how it's doing more damage than good?
It's reopening wounds, and they're not giving aftercare. And then there's no proper travel arrangements made for family members. And they're putting family members, 3 different family members in a hearing, and they're choosing a psychologist to talk to family members, which I think it should be up to the family member who they want for their support, and it shouldn't be up to the commissioners. So I would like a hard reset on this, and for family members to run it, because I don't know if any of the commissioners have ever experienced losing a loved one through missing or murdered. And I don't know if they fully understand what the families are going through without a closure. So it needs a hard reset, because it's doing a lot of hurt and damage to the families.
All right, Sue, thank you so much for coming in this afternoon and sharing your thoughts with us.
You're welcome.
APTN's requests for comment from the National Inquiry were not answered by airtime.